we're going rockin' now.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to a new type of video that I am going to be making for you guys. Now this is going to be a video where I'm going to be pretty much ranting about a specific topic. And the main reason I'm doing these videos is because I am going to be blogging on the Reign of Gaming forum or website now, and whenever I do a blog post on there, I am going to have or try to have a video that supplements all the text that I pretty much write for the people to read. And this is going to be the video that will supplement the text I will write for the very first blog post I have coming up this Saturday, and that post is going to be middle lane solo queue carry. So pretty much just my thoughts on how I believe that, the best way it is to carry solo queue games while playing the middle lane. Now, first of all, let's quickly just talk about solo queue. So solo queue, in my opinion, is not a very team-oriented game. I mean, League of Legends in general is, of course, supposed to be very team-oriented. However, solo queue does not tend to be that. Solo queue pretty much tends to be everyone for themselves. Now, pretty much, I mean, if you want to win solo queue games, you can't rely on your team. You can't expect your team to carry you. You have to walk into a solo queue game knowing that you will have to be the carrier and that you will have to do as much as you can, unless of course you're possibly support, which of course will make things a bit harder. But other than that, I mean, you have to walk into those solo queue games knowing that you will be the carry and you will be the one that will pretty much make the impact for your team to help you and your team win. Now, I believe there's two main ways, in my opinion, to pretty much carry solo queue games as a middle laner, and there's also a new third possible way which we'll talk about, but this is only here because of the new upcoming meta. So the first way is going to be just simply being very, very good at one or two champions. So this includes people like a Ryze, maybe a Syndra, an Orianna, people that aren't exactly related to my second point, which I'll bring up very shortly, but just being extremely good at one or two champions and just constantly playing those champions. I mean, it gets very boring, but there are some people that really just stick to one or two champions and they pretty much play them like 80% of their League of Legends games in solo queue. And I mean, it really shows because that person will really understand that champion quite well. So for example, there's Athene. Athene plays Ryze pretty much just Ryze, and he's really good at him. Or there's also Best Riven NA. I mean, by his name, you can already guess that he mainly plays Riven. And as a result, he's a very solid Riven player. And, if you ever see him play Riven, you're going to be expecting some crazy damage. Or maybe like Westrise, he's known for his Akali, so he used to play Akali quite a bit. And, he's an extremely good Akali as well. So that's pretty much one way. So just being really good at a champion or two and just constantly playing them and really knowing everything about that champion. And just the fact that you're so good at that champion means that you can most likely carry and win your lane almost every single time. Now, related to the first point, you can also play a Pubstomp Champion. And the first champion that comes to mind, and probably one of the few ones, is going to be Katarina. Katarina is just a stomper in solo queue because people, like I said, it's not a very team-oriented game in solo queue. People aren't very coordinated. So that means that Katarina, with her passive reset, will really just absolutely destroy teamfights if played properly. Now the second point, and this is probably the main point that I really want to talk about, and this is going to be playing champions that have a global sort of presence. Now this can include people like Twisted Fate, Nidalee, Karthus, Lux, Evelynn. Now, the reason I say TF and Karthus is, of course, and even Lux, is because their ulti is pretty much a near global ulti. I mean, Karthus is global, TF and Lux is like half global, but it can pretty much assist other lanes while you're still in the middle lane, or just simply get to that lane really fast and be able to win that lane on top of winning your own lane, which is probably the main thing why I like these kind of champions. You can win your lane, so you'll do fine in your lane, you'll be either the same CS and whatever, and if not better, but at the same time you can teleport and go to other lanes and assist them in a very quick and really easy manner. And not only will you win your lane, but you're helping other lanes win. And this is probably one of the best ways I found to win solo queue games and carry solo queue games, playing champions that not only you'll win your lane, but you'll pretty much win other lanes for your other teammates. Like I said, when you walk into a solo queue game, it's all on you. It's all on your shoulders. You have to be ready to carry, not expect your team to carry. So this is why I really think people with global presence like TF and Karthus and Lux are really good. I also mentioned Nidalee and Evelynn. Nidalee because Nidalee can traverse between lanes extremely fast with her cat form, which really makes it sweet for her to get to another lane and assist it and throw some spears in there and whatnot, and it's really good. Also, there's Evelynn because she can walk through wars and people won't even know she's there, and she can go there pretty fast with her W as well. So Evelynn, another great example. And the last point I quickly want to mention, and another way to possibly carry games, is with the new upcoming meta with the middle lane, the mid Bruiser Meta. So this is pretty much the same concept as the first point, where you just pick a champion like Talon, J4Z, an assassin, a bruiser, and you just absolutely counter your lane middle, and you just come out extremely fed and extremely strong. But this can go either way, because if you don't really do so hot against your middle laner, you're not going to come out very strong, and you're going to be missing quite a bit of AP damage. But this one is really essential for you to come out of your lane extremely strong, extremely fed, and pretty much absolutely shut down your enemy middle laner. Alright guys, that's it for this rant. Please post in the comments what you thought about it, and also check out my Reign of Gaming post when it's up. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.